Bo Nickal was set to face Tresean Gore at UFC 290, but unfortunately, due to injury, Gore had to pull out just 5 days out from the fight. But Bo Nickal is too big of a star for the UFC to let this fight fall through, so they signed the 7-0 Val Woodburn to make his UFC debut against Bo Nickal. Due to the extremely short notice and Bo's insane wrestling pedigree, Bo Nickal opened as the biggest favorite in UFC history. I believe the line set at minus 2,400 right now, but this has not deterred Val Woodburn one bit, as he showed up to the UFC 290 press conference in style. Last week, this guy was sitting on the couch, and yesterday he was part of the UFC 290 press conference, one of the biggest fight cards of the year. Not only did he share the stage with some of the biggest names in the sport, but he looked comfortable doing it. He showed up in this flashy orange and purple jacket, unzipped with the matching pants, and he just looked like he owned the place. He was just screaming confidence. And better yet, he looked comfortable on the mic. I feel like most in that situation wouldn't know what to say or would be expressing extreme gratitude for the opportunity, but he actually delivered the most entertaining back and forth of the entire press conference. He wasn't asked many questions, but damn did he take advantage of his opportunities. Although he expressed gratitude for the opportunity he was presented, he claimed that he was a better fighter than Bo Nickal, and he expressed that he wants to go to war. In what was otherwise a pretty boring press conference, Val decided to bring the trash talk and get the fans invested. It seems like he has a good idea of how to market himself, because I think he played this press conference perfectly. He really jumped on this opportunity and understands how big this could be for him. He is fighting arguably the biggest prospect in the history of MMA, and he can't lose. Nobody expects him to win this fight with a full training camp, let alone with 5 days notice. There is no losing if everybody expects you to lose. Better yet, if he survives even one round, he will win this fight. He won't get a W on his record per se, but he will win over the fans, and he will definitely win over the UFC. We saw this at UFC 288 with Diego Lopez when he stepped in on short notice and delivered the fight of the night, and he almost locked in a submission towards the end of the fight. Although he lost, that opportunity did wonders for his career, and it's almost certain that we'll see him fight in the UFC in the future. Val Woodburn did the promotion a huge favor by taking this fight, so if he even looks the slightest bit impressive, it is almost certain that he is going to be in the octagon again one day. But even if he gets finished in the first round, there is no shame in losing a fight on 5 days notice against the biggest prospect in the sport. This can prove to be astronomical for his career if he decides to play his cards right, and so far I'm a fan of the path he is taking. Although it seems almost certain that Bo Nickal will win, a man with nothing to lose is a very dangerous man, and Woodburn quite literally has nothing to lose in this fight. No matter the outcome of this fight, from a no contest to being on the wrong side of the fastest finish in the history of the sport, Val Woodburn can only gain from taking this fight. And if by some miracle he wins this fight, not only will it be the biggest upset in the history of combat sports, it will be the biggest upset in the history of sports, period. It's safe to say Val Woodburn has gained some fans from this fight, and I hope he can use this opportunity to propel his career. Thank you all for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more MMA content, and please be sure to follow us on all of our social medias linked in the description. Thank you all, and I'll see you all next time.